plans. They're here to strip mine the island of the crystal wreckage, then hijack our ships once they're finished. By Bronzebeard's bushy brow, this is why they forced us. This is why they forced us to land. How could they know of our plans? I smell a traitor. I figure what the plans they mean is that they didn't know anything about the Exodar, and they like he had some plan to be like you know, over in this direction, over here somewhat. Oh, what's the fucking thing? I'm forgetting. And basically the goblins knew which ship to hijack. They would have to know some of the, you know, detail. You know, they would actually have to know what the ship's going on. They're on some mission, so that the goblins would have to know what that mission was to know this was the right one to sneak onto. You know, so yeah, that's what he's talking about. Just that's how I hit an F key. So just want to make damn sure as well. Recording locally. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, I'm not muted in the slightest. And that's fine. All is well. Howdy. But yeah, I wonder, did we ever beat him up? I'm not sure. I've wondered about this for some time now, but this proves it to be true. There is a traitor among us. The plans left behind by the goblins document the conspiracy. Since I don't know who it could be, I'm going to need your help in finding the traitor. None of my crew can be trusted. If this is going to work, I'm going to need a hollowed out tree and leaves. Search near the loggers north of us for the tree. You'll need to find the leaves by yourself. Check the forest. While some may look at our current predicament as an unfortunate turn of events, I sense that we are here for a reason. The invisible hand of fate has pushed us in this direction. The reason will become evident in time. To the west lies an ancient Night Elf city, now in ruin and overrun with Naga. It would be remiss of me to sit idly by as the Naga taint my ancestral grounds. You've shown yourself a capable warrior. Honor my people, and cleanse the ruins of their unwelcome inhabitants. The priestess tells me that the ruins to the west are what's left of a Night Elf civilization. That got me thinking about what my papa used to always say about Night Elf ruins. Sonny, whenever you see Night Elf ruins, Night Elf relics are sure to be close by. Now what kind of dwarf would I be if I didn't hire the first person I saw to go digging for Night Elf relics for me? Now get going. I've got a plant, reclaiming the runes, and precious and fragile things need special handling. What's that? Rune-covered tablet. We'll do this first, as the follow-up quest sends me in that direction anyway, so it'll be more efficient. Show stopwatch. It's a bit late to be starting it, but it's kind of a curiosity sort of thing to just see how much longer I'll end up recording for. So yeah, basically, there's the hollowed out tree. Now you may have noticed weird piles in the ground. Okay, the root trappers aren't hostile. The birdies that are. You know, I'm probably managing to tap dance around all the piles of leaves. No, wait. Yeah, here's the piles of leaves. Ugh. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I actually finished my point earlier. I'll be getting the new headset soon, once I get off my ass and go find the receipt for the one I currently have and the box for it, then I'll return it. Might get a replacement. Part of me's thinking of just getting a new just getting a refund. I got an extended warranty kind of thing on it, if memory serves. Actually, maybe refund doesn't come with the extended warranty. I've no idea, actually. I don't actually remember the details of it, but I'll look into it and I'll go from there. Part of me was thinking, you know, maybe the Logitech headsets just aren't very good, so I'll go with a different brand. But I might just go get a replacement. It served me well up to now. Served me for most of the year. So, you know, it's not half bad. I'm just trying to think, what else was I gonna say? What's that? Ah, yeah. Thing we'll be going to deal with soon. Oh yeah, but yeah, I'll be dealing with the mic soon enough. Whenever I can be bothered to dig out the receipt. Do I have... Yeah, I already have a grey mod. Alright. Wasn't entirely sure if I did. I was going to be saying something else beyond just the thing about the mic and whatnot, but I honestly can't remember. I was when I was originally going to start recording and I couldn't actually access this character, I was thinking of like, oh, I want to say this. Then the moment I opened XSplit, it was gone. It just completely blanked. It's actually quite annoying. I blame it on my tiredness. And let me make sure this radiator's off, because Christ, it's warm. I love it when a plan comes together. I must warn you, what I ask of you next will be dangerous. I won't think less of you if you decide not to help me out, Qyrok. According to the plans, the traitor and the leader of the goblins, Giesel, are about to meet at a cove on the western island. I need you to be at that meeting, Qyrok. Remember the tree leaves? You're going to wear them. It's a perfect disguise. Go to the cove and look for a Naga flag. If the flag is there, it means a meeting is planned. Use the disguise kit when you see the flag and wait. Eventually the traitor will show up. Let the meeting finish, then return to me with the identity of the scoundrel. So, yeah, we'll just head this way. Transforms the user into a tree. Also roots the user in place. Actually, if I was bringing back the headset, I'll probably also be bringing back the mouse and keyboard. The keyboard mainly because they're two of a they're, you know, they came as a set. But anyway, the mouse is acting up. It's the wheel keeps pressing itself. Sometimes. Also much more sensitive to touch. Even when it isn't activating itself, you might activate it just from scrolling. And that can be very, very annoying in some games because it could say prevent you from using an ability. Or any flavor text? No. It could prevent you from using the ability, or you know, run you off a cliff or whatever. Or just be an utter nuisance. So anyway, let's go beat up a Myrmidon. Also, I was mentioning Warcraft 3 earlier. I do plan on doing a Let's Play of that again. Re-record the Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos, and then do Frozen Throne. At some stage I would love to do 1 and 2, but at the time being I currently can't. Hopefully Blizz will come out with a remastering of them. I do believe I remember hearing about a remastering of Diablo 1. So I will be doing a playthrough of that. Regrettably, I think I'm going to have to restart my playthrough of Diablo Um, Diablo 3 because basically some of the footage is still stuck on my Mac, and my Mac is currently borked. So yeah. You cannot make out any of the symbols on the tablet. Perhaps the priestess will be able to decipher the mysterious runes. I love how the people back at the town just sent me to, you know, be a diplomat with the people who think we're demons. Like, they didn't send an actual diplomat, they just sent, you know, random warrior with unknown unknown charisma. I take it I rolled a natural 20. You know, just wandering into the camp and not getting killed. Just tossing out a few terms that I recognize. I've never actually played a normal game of D&D. It's only ever been like Neverwinter Night or whatever. I've seen bits of 13th Age and whatnot, but that's it. I'm a night elf stranger. While you may know nothing of my kind, we know much of you and your progenitors. You may not call yourself Edar, but in appearance you share many similarities. You have helped my allies, and for that I am thankful. But for the time being, you walk a tenuous path. Perhaps in time, you'll be able to dissolve the doubts and fears that I hold in my heart. Okay. You know, she took it as much as I expected her to take it. Basically, it's just kind of weird to me that they didn't open fire the moment they walked into camp. You know? But, at least that's more in line with, you know, a reaction I was expecting, you know? Fuck, possible Edar. You know? But anyway, you found something? I can't read these runes, but I know someone who can. Wait. Adamant, could you please take a look at this tablet and try to decipher the runes? Of course. Anything for you, darling. Alright, let me take a look at that tablet. Archaeologist Adamant Ironheart slowly reads the tablet, mouthing the words in their native tongue. Naga, warlord. Oh dear. Well, you aren't going to like what I have to tell you, young missy. This tablet is a Naga communication. Their leader, Warlord Cerestes, has ordered his Naga to take the rest of the island by force. And it looks like he's got reinforcements coming from Najtatar. We've got to do something about this. Thank you, Adamant. I know just the person for the job. You're sending me on a suicide mission because you don't like how I look. That's it. I just know it. If you survive a suicide mission, is that a success or a failure? A Naga invasion will be disastrous, Qyrok. I've seen what a Naga can do, and I not want to see such catastrophe befall any being. For to guess, this warlord Cerestes will be hidden in a cave, probably along the coast of the west. Find warlord Cerestes and put an end to his reign. I love how they're painted plate, but they use like a letter icon. It's totally convincing. I've actually been playing a fair bit of Terraria lately. I really wasn't into it, but as time has gone on, it's, you know, got more into it. I do want to do a let's play of it at some stage, but that'll be sometime down the line. I have enough going on as it is. I have the Alt videos, I have Mordheim, I have Final Fantasy 14, I have Legion. I'm also recording other things like, you know, Deus Ex, a bit of Half-Life 2, and, you know, Deus Ex is my cup of tea. You know, that kind of thing. I have enough going on, I don't need to be dividing myself any further. You know, I mentioned Mordheim there. Do need to get back to that. I haven't recorded that in a while. I was just seeing, like I noticed how when the icon was on the map, it was telling me I had to go up to find the ore, but I was actually above the ore and it wasn't telling me I had to go down. So I was just trying to, or at least not as far as I saw, but I was just trying to see if there's a, it was or not, basically. Charge. Where's the ore? Okay, small barnacled clam and screech. And the ore is over here. Somehow I thought it was over there. Like, yeah, of course it is. Like, it's totally not in the direction it actually is. Ow, my jaws. Sometimes I yawn loud enough, wide enough, to actually hurt myself. Think about me, folks. I am frail. I just seem to get hurt more than I probably, you know, by little things than I probably should. Like, I play a horror game, I will jump a judder. Because, you know, horror game. And, you know, jump scare or what have you. I'll end up juddering. And, hurting myself. So anyway, these Naga were once night elves. They were corrupted by a old god. One that we haven't actually encountered yet. There's been references to them, but we haven't ever actually seen them. They're an underwater one, and possibly behind the corruption in the Emerald Nightmare. They will be the old gods that the satyr demon guy has sided with. I think he sided with an old god. Remember there being an old god connected to the Emerald Nightmare's corruption. Remember that at least. Okay. Okay, there's Myrmidons and Nagas, and they just share the same model. So that's fantastic. I think actually Naga have swords, Myrmidons have the tridents, I do believe. You know, you've listened to a ton of Game of Thrones things when you think trident and you think of, you know, the Battle of the Trident, where you know, Robert brained Rhaegar. This is the issue with waiting till 12 hours after you have woken up to start recording. You yawn like a motherfucker. But anyway, they're just sleeping with the fishies now. Actually, that reminds me of Simpsons episode, Troy McClure. Someone was saying that one of the mob guys was making talking about him sleeping with the fishies, and one guy was actually I can't remember how it exactly played out. All I remember is that apparently he quite literally sleeps with the fishies. Yes, he fucks, you know, Nemo. I expect to see Troy McClure on Nemo fan art right about now. You might have... Hi, I'm Troy McClure, and you might have seen me in other fish such as your dad and Dory. God, that is terrible. I'm just gonna run this one through on principle. It's such a shame what happened to Phil Hartman.